The Game Time Podcast is sponsored by Matt Gaddis at State Farm. Whether it's your car, home, or renter's insurance, Mac's got you covered with fast, reliable service and a personal touch that you can trust. His info is on screen right now, so reach out today and see why so many people rely on Matt Gaddis. Big thanks to Mac for supporting the Game Time Podcast.
But you're telling me you'd rather be 9-8 than just be a losing team?
Well, two parts of this. As a fan, no, I'd rather lose. But the caveat to this, I got to have a ownership group, a general manager, a president of football operation that knows what the hell they're doing. Because it doesn't matter if I'm 3-14. If I've got the coach GM, the coach previous owner, and all these things, no, it ain't gonna matter. Look what the Saints have done. Look what Cleveland. Look at these franchises. Look at the Jets. They've been terrible and terrible and terrible and terrible. Number one pick. Number one pick. Doesn't matter.
The Saints' reasons are different from the other two.
No. Sucking is sucking. No, I don't know.
They've been in salary cap hell since Breeze.
Okay, who put them in salary cap hell then?
I get it. It is on management for that.
But you gotta have competent leadership.
It takes a while to get out of those holes, and then you got Derek Carr's money.
No, it don't. Look what Denver's done when they were saddled with Wilson's contract.
That's true.
They're going to get
a quarterback this offseason.
Listen, we can make excuses for our team we want. There's teams that's done what they've done and bounce back. Then there are teams that use it as an excuse.
The Saints will bounce back in a couple of years. The Browns and Jets may never bounce back. Well, I don't know. Shedeur Sanders, you never know.
Suck, man. The Browns and the Saints and the Jets.
You cannot lump the
double digit years. So Breeze left. When did Breeze retire?
2019. It has not been 10 years.
Yes,
yet.
It's been 6 years. They've sucked. They should have been out by now.
That's fine.
They haven't had to pay a quarterback. They haven't paid anybody any big money. So
but that's my point. They've been finishing like 7-9 the last couple of years.
No, they haven't. And they haven't been having to pay a player some astronomical contract. They haven't. That's just poor leadership. Ask the Saint fans. They want the owner and Billy, whatever his name, gone. They're terrible.
Okay.
We ain't making no excuses.
2019 to 2020. 2019, 13-3. 2020, 12-4, 2021, 9-8, 2022, 7-10, 2023, 9-8. Only the last 2 years have they had a losing record.
What do you see? You just talked about. Listen, 9-8.
They just now started tanking.
You can find players everywhere. Don't make that excuse.
That's my point, though.
This isn't
the NBA.
That's
my point, though.
This isn't the NBA. You can get a great draft.
I get it, but you're grouping them with the Browns and Jets when no one likes them.
They all three suck. That's why I'm grouping together.
They suck right now, but I'm saying the Saints have only been bad for 2 years.
What the hell are we then? We're right now. We're not in 2017.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the Jets and Browns have sucked for the last 3 decades.
So what? You're right, and the Saints are right there behind them.
And the Saints are going to get out of that because they have competent management.
Per capita, the Saints have probably been the top 3 worst franchise in the last 40 years. Stop.
Well, dumb. But my point is
that's my point.
In the last 2 decades, they've won a Super Bowl.
They won a Super Bowl. Great. Let me do the clap here.
They won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So what? What good is it doing in 2025? It's doing. They got bags on their heads, and they had about 12,000 fans there yesterday.
More Super Bowls than the Niners have.
I don't care about the Niners. I'm talking about the Saints. Don't pivot away. We're talking about the Saints, the Jets, and the sorry Cleveland Browns. Stop it.
Yeah, and the Saints are far better. It's like LaMelo Ball and John Moran.
They're middle of the pack in the first round.
Hey, it's like LaMelo Ball and John Moran, buddy. There's a big difference there.
Yeah, no, it's not. You still. I asked you. I said, don't tell me. Show me.
I fell asleep. I'm
still waiting.
I fell asleep.
I bet you did. So, but the point being. Get out of this guard. Saints stink now. They're going to stink next year. They picked Tyler Shuck.
Because that's how you successfully rebuild your organization. That's how you reset.
Just because the top pick doesn't mean you're going to hit on it.
I understand, But like I said, and I will always say this, I'd rather suck year over year than be 9-8 year over year and losing the wild card.
It doesn't matter. I'd rather be 9-8 and have some viability than 2-7. Well, guess what? If we have about 3 of these seasons when we only have 3 wins, woo, we got some top picks. Woo!
Ask Colts fans how they feel about going 9-8 with Carson Wentz and all that. You don't want to be in that situation.
Listen, I don't care what the Colts fans say. What I'm telling you, from me, I only can speak for me. I'd rather be 9-8 than 2-13 and have a terrible GM, a terrible president who doesn't know how to draft. What good does it do you winning 3 games if it doesn't equate?
And the Saints will figure it out before the Jets and the Browns do.
Okay, all right, okay.
Now, if you take Mendoza,
you can die on that hill if you want to.
I'm not dying on the hill, but I definitely will stand on that hill than some of the other hills in the NFL. That's for sure. That's for sure. Unless Shedeur pans out, I mean, look, let's be honest. I'm curious to see how well Mendoza will do in the league. But we'll see. If Mendoza goes to New York, I mean, it's over. His career is over at that point. But if he goes to New Orleans, we'll see. We'll see. Look, Daryl, it's okay to be wrong. I get it. I know when Ramon's here, you're used to being right, but today you're incorrect. That is what it is. I apologize.